Hey everybody, it's me, Carla, with www.intuitivesparks.com. Talking with you guys about my journey into the supernatural with God, how I got started on this journey. And I wanted to reiterate the fact that this is part 5 of I don't know how many series. I'm just sharing with you what happened with me on my journey to discovering the spirit realm. But I wanted to share that with you. This is part 5, so here we go. So if you've missed any parts of me, you'll need to go back to part 1 and catch up, because this is kind of like my story to help others. This is my way of helping others figure out if they're going through things that I went through. If they're seeing auras or seeing energy, or seeing spirit, hearing spirit, if they go through the loss of a loved one, if they're having a hard time coming out to their family or friends and they're not sure, what to do. This is my way of trying to help guide them or guide you guys in some way to let you know what I experienced and how this came about for me. So I told everyone about my father passing, and prior to that about, what I could do. I could see auras and all that. Then my father passed, and then I wanted to connect with him, and then the dreams, the good and the bad dreams. So after that, I was just so on a mission to learn everything I could learn, and I didn't really know where to turn. I did a lot of Googling, a lot of YouTube. Let's see, what would I YouTube? And I didn't even know where to begin when I first started. But I just kind of trusted in myself. I think that was way of God guiding me to learn more, or His way of helping me to find the routes to take. I found many useful videos on YouTube. I found many videos on YouTube that were not useful whatsoever. But when I found the ones that were useful, I was also able to go to Facebook, to social media, and I became aware of many groups that were there, many people around this whole wide world of ours, you guys, that were there trying to do the same thing I'm trying to do now. There are so many people out there that are trying to help others to reawaken, awaken to their gifts, to help them find, their higher self, their gifts from God. So I dove into it head first. I don't know if it's okay to name the groups. Ugh, I probably should have permission. I don't know if I should name them. I'm trying to think. I should probably not name them and ask the administrators first of the groups. Yeah, that's probably the best thing to do. I do know one lady that is fine. I know because I asked about a year or two ago if I could use her name in a video, and she said sure. So one of the ladies' names, at the time, she had a page called Kelly in the Raw, and she was very much then into helping others in this, to learn things within the spiritual realm. So you can probably find her, Kelli. That was one of them. There are so many. All you got to do is do a medium development search on Facebook, psychic development, connecting with past loved ones. On the search box of Facebook, how to connect. anything you can think of. Just do it in a search up there and you'll find the groups. There's so many out there that are really good groups. You'll know the ones that are not good. You'll know when it's, what would we say, BS. And you'll know when it's really on the money. People there that are sincere and want to help. But after the dreams, that's the next path that I took. So I got in with a group of people, several groups actually. I was in 3 or 4 groups and I was learning and practicing and, just learning. And I remember of one lady in particular, and I'm not going to say her name, but she had some videos on, just a super sweet, pure soul. She was a wonderful person, still is. And she was trying to, because I kept trying to connect. They said, clear your mind. Just clear your mind and meditate and just have your mind relaxed. And while your mind is clear, you'll start hearing spirit. Well, it ain't that easy. It's not that easy, you guys. It is not that easy to clear your mind when you're so wanting it and you have no clue as to how to do it. I can remember when I first started out, it would take me, when I did learn to clear my mind via a guided meditation on YouTube, gosh, an hour and a half. And I was like, oh my Lord, how in the world am I going to sit here and do a guided meditation for an hour and a half? And after you listen to a guided meditation for 2 or 3 times, you want something different. So sorry, my phone ran. I have to change the subject for 1 minute. So you guys heard my ringtone on my phone. I've never had the heart to change it. About 3 months before my father passed, and I always take that as a sign from him. I'm like, hey, Bill. He and my son were here at my house on the back porch. It was the very last time he was here visiting at my house before he passed. And they were playing with ringtones, and they put that ringtone on my phone. And my husband just despises it. But it's like this obnoxious little laughing character. But I get so tickled. And David's all the time like, I wish you'd change that ringtone. And I'm like, never. I'm never changing it. But anyway, getting back to the guided meditation, I was like, oh my gosh. It was taking me an hour and a half to quiet my mind, to meditate. And I was like, I just don't have time for this because I'm busy. I'm just like you guys are. I've got my family and, running, doing this all day long. I don't know about you ladies, but I'm just always on the go. And it seems like I'm just desperate. I'm a Gemini, so I'm desperately fighting all the time to have at least 2 hours a day of quiet time to myself. And that is very hard to come by. I don't get 2 hours a day. Sometimes I get 30 minutes, which is why it takes me so long to finish this series of videos. And I have to do it when everybody's getting ready for bed. Like my husband's, he's in bed right now, chilling out, watching poker. He loves to watch that. The poker tournament is on, the end of the year poker tournament. Rex just finished his homework. He's in there on his phone doing his little texting stuff to his buddies and the girls. And I'm like, okay, now I can go do my video. So, an hour and a half to do a guided meditation is quite a long time for somebody that is very busy all the time. And I'm just like calling out inside myself. I'm saying a prayer to God. I'm like, Lord, please help me. Because I wanted this with everything I had within me. There has never been anything stronger that I've wanted than to learn how to connect with spirit and to help other people. I knew. I've always known it, but when my dad passed, I knew it. It's like, I'm here for this purpose, and I'm here to help people. And I'm going to tell you something, you guys. When you can learn to do that and give readings, give words of love, from a past loved one to a person, and they start crying, and there is nothing that touches your heart more than that. The soul to soul connection, when you know that you have totally connected 100%. It's amazing. It's a beautiful miracle, and it is a total gift from God, and I love it. It's just supernatural.